He had his daughter in the back seat with him. They were having a wonderful time, and just unfortunately tragic struck.
Now at 10, the body of a pilot who died in a plane crash near the Palisades Reservoir has been recovered. The pilot is 43-year-old Travis Hamilton. His 14-year-old daughter, Annabeth, survived the crash. She was airlifted to Irmac and released this afternoon. That crash is now under investigation by the NTSB and the FFA. Local News 8's Chelsea Brensel joins me in the studio now with an update. Chelsea.
Well, Jay, we're learning more about the pilot who died and his 14-year-old daughter that was in the plane when it went down. Both of them are from Oklahoma. We did speak to the pilot who made the emergency call for help, and tonight he's remembering his longtime friend for his love of aviation rather than this horrible tragedy. A search and rescue landing. And just the beginning of closure for family and friends of 43-year-old pilot Travis Hamilton.
We were just joyriding in two different aircraft, and at this point Travis was ahead of me.
Brian Rouser watched his longtime friend's plane go down.
Just unfortunately tragic.
Hamilton crashed after clipping a rock.
About 6-7 miles to the northwest of the Palisades Reservoir, up in the mountains.
And he was flying with a very special co-pilot.
He had his daughter in the back seat with him. They were having a wonderful time.
A wonderful time ending too soon. Travis passed, but his 14-year-old daughter, Annabeth, walked away from the crash.
Miracle that his daughter is with us, an attribution to Travis's skill as a pilot, as I'm sure he tried to minimize the impact when it happened.
Annabeth now has her own guardian angel, and he's flying higher than ever before.
Travis unfortunately passed yesterday doing exactly what he loved.
The plane crash is still at the site. The NTSB arrived this afternoon where they'll investigate the crash and eventually take the plane away. For now, live in the studio, I'm Chelsea Brensel.
Thank you, Chelsea. Bonneville County Sheriff Paul Weil says he's grateful for all the efforts made by the crews involved. We'll continue to bring you the latest on this investigation as we get it. And as always, you can find updates 24 hours a day on our website, localnews8.com. The firefighters rescue 6 construction workers after a Houston scaffolding collapse. The details of your top 8 national stories when we come back.
Local people, local news. You're watching Local News 8 at 10.